I know. It's amazing. I'm allowed to touch flame. It is the one piece of electronics, I guess it's not even electronic, in the house that will work for me. It's the lighter. Okay, I guess the husband's outside. So this is a little mugwort. We have live chat this evening. So if you guys are a part of the membership, we'll be getting on our Zoom room private membership chat in 55 minutes. But in the meantime, just sitting here chilling, y'all. Just sitting here chilling. So happy Turkey Day. Gala, I just packed your package, girl. I just packed it. It says shipped, but it just means I just packed it and clicked I bought the label to ship it. So you are packed, girl. You are packed. Linda's Fortune, the same thing. You're packed as well. Okay, I'm starting to choke myself out. So yeah, we have class. Wait, not necessarily class. We have chat this evening. So if you guys are part of the membership and you want to join, it is this evening. It is not like a mandatory thing at all. We are just sitting down. We're going to talk. Oh God, that thing has got to go out now because I'm choking. Figures, right? Figures. So anyhow, let me share out really quickly because my because sharing is caring. And oh, I just saw that I got messages from you, Samantha. Okay, you need to go out now. Okay. I don't even know where my abalone shell is now. Oh, Sam's going to die when he sees I've done this. I put it out on the concrete floor. Shit, now it's worse. Hold on. Or I'm going to choke. I got to get out of here. Too much. Too much. And when he walks in, he can't handle it. Okay. All right. You're done. You're done. Okay, you're done. All right. There we go. All right. Too much smudge. Too much smudge. All right. There we go. Okay, let's see. I need to share for a second. There is, well, I don't want to choke either, but Sam has asthma, so I can't do too much smudging. That's why we have the Bitch Be Gone spray. So you found a recipe for crystal water. Ooh, you'll have to share. I think my phone just said no. All right, I'm gonna have to look up. I really am gonna have to look up this. There's a real deal, you guys, where intuitives, when we get flustered, we set off electronics, and it is I'm becoming increasingly aware of it as I go along, because I am just not able to really. When I start to get frustrated around electronics, everything melts down. Oh, it doesn't come until after December 5th. You'll have to share it. So what are we doing here? We are just, I'm just doing a little sharing. I want to talk about a few things. First of all, I want to say happy Turkey Day. I don't care what your religion is. I want you to have a beautiful day, no matter what it is. Have a happy Turkey Day. I hope everybody is getting the time to sit and enjoy their family, whether it's over the digital airwaves or in person. That would be awesome. I'm posting. Can you tell? I'm going to do one more. I'm looking for one more. So now that I've tried to choke myself out with sage, Sam's going to come in. He's going to immediately start choking. So if you guys hear him choking, it's all my fault. I know better. Okay, there we go. There we are. Boom, chicka, wow, wow. We're out and about. All right, so I have a new deck of cards. That's first. Let's talk about that. Okay, really cool. It's not a new deck. It's one I found that was still wrapped up, and I'm like, I really got to stop buying these. Hi, Trisha. I really need to stop buying these because they sit and they haven't been opened yet, and I mean, it still has a thingy on it. Oh, thank you. It's the unmessable hair. There comes Mr. Fry. You're going to choke in here. You're going to choke in here. Mugwort went wild in here.
Yeah, I need the lighter.
Oh. Have at it. I know I told you I had to put it out on the floor. It was so bad.
Make me some room. I'll be there in a little bit.
Okay. Ooh, Mr. Fry's going to come on. So this is the new new deck. So first of all, let's talk about everybody having a wonderful week. We're putting that information, we're putting that out there to the world. We are all going to have wonderful work week. What is today? Weekend, because in the United States we are of course going in for Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. And then what else do we have going on? I haven't shared it this week, but we do. You know what? This is the Colette Baron Reed Goddess Power Oracle. Goddess Power Oracle. Here's the crappy part. You got some for the people that are on groups like late bloomers, healers, and intuitives. I can only see Facebook user. It isn't just in our sales that we have this issue. It is across the board. So, hi, Melissa Goings. You've been on my mind because we need to get back together. Dust the deck. So, if you are there on a group, head over to My Mystical Life if you're looking for a reading, because all I can see is Facebook user if you're commenting. Okay, so the other thing is we have the cruise. The cruise is officially back on the books, you guys. For 2020, I am the featured speaker on the cruise. How exciting is that? I'll be speaking about shamanism. I can't remember how many classes I'm going to have, but I'll be the featured speaker. And so if you guys want to schedule, you have a year to pay. You have a year to pay on the cruise. It leaves out of Fort Lauderdale. And we're going to do light activation ceremony at Tulum, at the Mayan ruins in Tulum. So we're going to Roatan, Costa Maya, and Cozumel, a 6-day cruise. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay, the other thing is, after the first of the year, we're going to be doing a lot more structured kind of things. I have to get my life back structured. I've just been feeling like I'm all over the place. So, yeah, I know. Facebook, I know. Would Facebook do that? No, I don't think so. If everybody could share one time, I would love that. That'd be fabulous. Thank you so much. What is happening after January 1st? We are reactivating, wait for it. We are reactivating the weekly intuitive class. And it is actually called, that's the name of the group. It is a Facebook group called Weekly Intuitive Class. We will go live directly from that group once a week. And we're going to be teaching a free class. So we will be activating that again at the beginning of the year so that it is, we were doing it until about a year ago. Life got too busy and we had to drop that out. But we've decided that that is going to be, that is something we need to do. And we will, where the spirit dimensions cross, right? So we will be, if you guys go join Weekly Intuitive Class, it's a Facebook group. Let me see if I can find a link to it. Right? Because that's really the name of the whole group is Weekly Intuitive Class. People are like, what's the name? No, seriously, that's the name. It's really creative. Let's see if I can do this. Copy. There. We haven't set a time yet. We haven't set the date. We haven't set the time yet. It is, I just posted it in Restream. It's popping up, you guys, where you guys can just head over, join the group. All of the notifications will be going up through there. It'll be going through there as to when we are going to be scheduling and what we're going to be scheduling. It'll probably go in correlation with what we're teaching that week in the membership. So if you are interested in some free intuitive development, what about the regular class? Can you sign up yet? I have not set up January's class yet. I'm still working on that as well. It's on the list of things to do. So January, February, March is going to be a 3-month intuitive class for people that are wanting to learn how to become readers or just read for yourself. We have, if anybody on here that's a late bloomer, throw your hand in the air and say late bloomer. And I just found out today that one of our other students is just been approved to be a reader on the site, and I'm so excited for her. I have got to watch her from the very beginning of her journey and be a part of her blossoming into an incredible reader. So that is so exciting to me to watch late bloomers just do what they're supposed to do, bloom. So you want to learn and participate, late bloomer, late bloomer, late bloomer. Anyways, so here we go, you guys. We're going to do some free readings. I don't have but like 40 minutes. Love the lavender. Love the lavender. Love the lavender. Who? No, I can't do that because that's up to her to tell everybody. It's up to her to tell people. It's not, I mean, I'm excited for her, so I can say that much, but it is somebody in our circle, and it is one of our late bloomers. Look at all these late bloomers in here. It is one of our late bloomers, and I'm just so excited that she's stepping outside the box and really just, it really does kind of, when you first start doing this, you guys, it feels like you're throwing yourself under the bus. I'm not even going to lie. I know what I mean, right? It can be extremely scary because we have a hard time separating the ego from the message. And oh my gosh, that's so funny. Stop. And so when we're doing that, when we step out that first time or that second time or that third time, and we're not separated from that the outcome, it's nerves. But once you separate yourself from the outcome and just go, it's the message, it's not mine. I can't really be involved in whether they like the message or not because it's not my message, it's somebody else's message to give them, that I'm just passing through. And then all of a sudden, that's when they have growth, like exponential growth, you guys. It's incredible. You need to refocus. It's scary, but fun. It is. Okay, so let's do some readings. Kasha. Hi, Kasha. That ego. The ego it's hard. It's hard. I hope you're feeling better, Katja. Please tell me you are. Yes. It's scary every time. It can be until it just is old hat. And you just sit there and let it come. That's our goal, you guys, is to sit here and just be channels. This week's class is the membership. Member spotlight is Nancy Bulliard this month. It's going to be a little bit late just because I'm a flake, and we had this big pre-Black Friday sale, and actually her and I are going to talk on Saturday, and I'm going to record it, and then I'm going to put it back on the site on Saturday. But then next Monday, because part of our growth sometimes is helping other people grow. It is part of some people just need to move forward and help other people. One of the things that we're going to do next Monday on the 30th, our class within the membership, not the free intuitive class, because we haven't set that up yet, but in the membership, the $11.11 a month membership weekly classes is on how to do a guided meditation. Not how to walk through a guided meditation, but how to actually do a guided meditation and the steps. And because it's not just like blah, 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 blah. There's steps to walking somebody through a meditation. And we're going to do a class on that. And I think that is really important as an intuitive, if you have a calling of a teacher to actually help people move forward in that direction. So that's our class on next Monday, is we will be learning how to do guided meditation and walk people through them, selecting music, how we do it, and all of that. Yeah, that's right. How do we do it? Not just how do we participate and be a sitter, but how do you be the person doing the reading or the session? I haven't done a channeling class yet. And it's so funny because January is going to be off the hook month, you guys. I have a couple people just standing off here to the side wanting to talk, and I need to schedule it because I don't want it to just be off the chain. But I have Prince that wants to come through pretty badly, and I have John Wayne that'll come through, which I think is so cool. And someone says, like, you'll take a Duke over a Prince. I would. I have a couple people that would come across. Okay. Here we go. Do you have tarot classes? I do not teach tarot. There are people, I'll tell you, if I'm not good at something, I'll tell you flat out. I don't find lost objects. I'm not great at pregnancy. I can do it, but I'm not comfortable with it because I have ego, because I worry about people's emotions and stuff like that. Yeah, John Wayne. Uh-huh. John Wayne. Listen, Pilgrim. And he shows himself as John Wayne from the Cowboys era, by the way. He's in the Cowboys era. If anybody's a John Wayne fan, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's not young John Wayne, although he does talk about Angel and the Bad Man. He says, wow, I was like so spelt. And anyways, yes, I know we have Peter Steele. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah. Okay. But we are going to be setting those up, and those are going to be events. So those are definitely coming up. So go to My Mystical Life, click like, follow, share, all the buttons, whatever. Do you do reading on animals? Would love one for my dog. Yes, I do readings on animals. Absolutely. It's how I started. It's how I started, actually. That and animal totems. It was some of the first things I did was working energy healing on animals, and I was like, holy crap, they talk back. How cool. Okay. So we have a lot of stuff going on, and we're going to be expanding our reach. We are hoping to get a bunch of My Mystical Lifers on the cruise. It is an intuitive cruise. So there are, I thought there were 40 speakers, but I think there's like 29 speakers on the cruise. And it is a 6-day cruise. It's in February of 2022. So if you're interested in that, message me and I will point you in the right direction for it. But it is going to be so much fun. It's so much fun. Our first one, it's just so much information. Whew. Okay, moving on. Peter Steele. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Now, keep in mind, you guys, if you're on a group, like late bloomers, I can't see you. If you're on My Mystical Life on Facebook, I can see you. I can also see you I'm still choking over the mugwort, on our YouTube channel. I can see you on the YouTube channel as well. So, and Instagram. Oh wait, I'm not live on Instagram right now. I've got to get back into that. It's hard to do 2 different things. So look at me. I'm all technical today. Look at the little banners. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Where was I? No, that's not it. I gotta find myself again. There we go. Okay. Everything I talk about, you guys, you can find at mymysticallife.com. Yes, I do private readings, only on Tuesdays though, because I'm concentrating on teaching. And so I only do private readings on Tuesday nowadays, but that will walk you through readings and healing sessions. We also have the private membership, and Lisa needs to stop talking so she can actually start doing readings. So let's do that. Michelle, yes, I can see you. Actually, we're going to go ahead and go with you anyways. Michelle Schneider, let's do, this is the first time I'm pulling from this deck, so this is really cool. Let's see what this is. Michelle Snyder. What a beautiful card, Aphrodite. I also want to talk about this not being just about love from somebody else. This is about love for yourself. You need to have some love for yourself. Make sure you're talking really good to yourself, especially right now. It's like you're on the cusp of a change in attitude, it almost feels like. So there's the infamous Ellie Coyle, y'all. There's Ellie Coyle. So just make sure that you're doing some kindnesses for yourself. Take 5 minutes. Just close your eyes. Give yourself 5 minutes. You're so totally worth that. Give yourself a break. This is about self-love. Okay. So just make sure you're doing that for yourself. I don't know where he wants to set. Okay. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. All right. You know what, you guys? How do you feel about, I don't know. I have just somebody over here that is bugging the heck out of me. Like they have a twitch in their, giving me a twitch in my eye, and everything is so annoying. Okay. I'm still choking over, I don't see Hawk who walks the land. I don't see him. I don't see that person in here at all. Oh, there. Now I can see you. There you are. See, there you are. Okay, hold on. Let me get back to my captions. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. I want to talk about for Hawk who walks the land. I want to talk about singing. I want to talk about the sacred song. We're just going to channel. Okay. I want to talk about the sacred song that is just kind of like flowing around they kind of show like a river flowing around your heart chakra that goes right straight down into the earth. And they're like, singing your sacred song really brings you right into your center, that really quiet, peaceful place. And you have a guide that uses their hands an awful lot. I'm Polish. I use my hands an awful lot anyways, but your guide's really doing a lot of graceful movements like this. So I almost want to say that this person is somebody that has been around you a really long time. I also want to say that this person's been with you in a past lifetime when you've worked in a very sacred, I don't know, doing this as well. So it just feels like there's so much energy and love in the movements that are coming across. It's almost as if you're they give me the reference of Tai Chi. So they're saying it's an energy movement that goes with this, and there's sacred geometry with this as well. So I know that Archangel Metatron has actually been a part of your energetic field and keeping up some of your endurance. It feels like there's places that you feel like you could fall down. But it's almost as if you're totally lifted, and it almost feels like, how the hell did I make it even through that? I don't even understand. Just know that you are not just walking by yourself, but you're carried. And it's funny because they bring me the reference of my mom loved this poem when I was growing up, and it is Footprints in the Sand. And it's like, you're not walking alone. I'm actually helping you. I'm helping you more than you think I'm helping you. I'm actually carrying you in some instances. So when you feel like you're just being swept away with energy, just know that you are. You are, because this energy, and I believe it's Archangel Metatron, is helping you, almost lifting you up and moving you forward. And he also says that there's another name that you may call him, but it's the same energy. So it's a high energy vibrating being that you would be familiar with, that you just have a different name for, and it has to do with and they actually say conjuring energy and building energy. I also want to say I believe that in past lives you have worked with druid energy. I can hear Celtic stuff in the background. So they're talking about that high energy and the connection to the earth and the sacred song. I hope that makes sense to you, because I'm just like, your energy just really is high energy, very ramped up, but your soul is very calm. So it's this really cool combination. Like, we're like all the way up here vibrating, but our soul is like, but chill. So I really, really love that for you. I hope that makes sense to you. It's a poem. Yeah, it is a poem. Footprints in the Sand is a poem. And that's how your guides come across with information. Everybody thinks that you're just going to they're going to talk to you and say this, and this. That's not necessarily the truth. Some people do work at that time like that, but other people, like my guides, I have my Disney guide that comes across with different Disney references, movie line references. I have a music guide. I have my money guide. And then they'll come across with images like Footprints in the Sand and give you things like that. So it's really interesting. Everybody's different. Everybody's unique. And that's what's so beautiful about watching people open up with all of this awareness of their own gift and their own beauty. It's because everybody does it so uniquely. And nobody's wrong. Nobody's wrong. Isn't that beautiful? So, okay. Hope that helps. You can tell when I channel. There's so much information that comes across so quickly, and it is just amazing. Many lives, Ireland, Scotland. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just know that you're never walking alone. Never walking alone. Okay. Ooh, you make me shake. Okay. Okay, let's move on. I really have somebody. Shauna Lyon. Shauna, I want to talk about somebody that's passed away. And I don't normally do this, but I have somebody over here, and you just kind of popped up in my feed, and they're like, okay, let's do this. So I want to talk about somebody that's passed away. It would be a male energy that's passed away. And I don't feel like they were extremely old when they passed away. I almost feel like there was a erratic, energetic sensation that goes with them. I don't know if it was somebody that had an emotional issue, or if somebody had a chemical issue I don't know if this makes any sense to you, but I do know that there's a male energy that hangs around that is just like, I had passed way too soon and people knew I passed way too soon. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. I know this, I got to put this up here because I'll forget who I'm talking to. Absolutely happens every day that I get online, which hasn't been very often, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to do better. So now that we've done our final huge sale of the year, yeah, I can be online more. Let me see. I'm waiting to see if she is still on here. Shauna Lyon. Shauna Lyon, is she still on here? Woo! It's a beautiful poem. It is a beautiful poem. Okay, I'm waiting to see if Shauna Lyon's up. I'm going to wait a few more seconds and then we're going to go on. Anybody that's in the membership, if you're in the private membership, you guys, in a half an hour, we are going to be online just for a chit chat. We're doing it twice a month. Our membership chit chat to see what we have questions about, any of the classes you guys have questions about, anything like that. If you're not a member and you want to be in on it, it's simple. All you have to do is go to mymysticallife.com and let me see if she's shut up. Nope. I don't see her. Okay, we'll move on. So you go to My Mystical Life. The silver membership is $11.11 a month. And it's 4 classes a month and a guided meditation a month. And then you get to be put in the drawing. Now this month's drawing is, I almost dropped this on my keyboard. Holy shit. I would have killed my computer because this thing weighs like 5 or 6 pounds. It would have killed my computer. This is this month's giveaway. Sam is in charge of the giveaway, so he always picks something really incredible. But this is going to be giveaway for Saturday in December, and I don't know what next month's giveaway is yet. But for $11.11 a month, it's automatic. You're in the drawing, and then you get all the free classes, blah blah blah, all that stuff. I'm not a great advertiser. Okay, so let's move on. I'm just going to go with this, you guys, because I have somebody. We're going to let that one go for now. We're going to let that go. Okay. Every time I say it, my eye twitches. Oh, Jesus Pachico says, why can't I hear spirit? I try, but I get nothing. Here's the thing. When I went into this with preconceived notions myself. I thought that I needed to do everything. And the more you put pressure on yourself to do one thing over another, you may be neglecting your actual main clair. If you hear, then you're clairaudient. Not everybody's clairvoyant. And you're probably, why can't I hear spirit? Oh, you're trying to hear. Okay, so if you are trying to hear and you're not hearing them, then you're probably missing messages. And that happens so often, so often. You go into a meditation, you feel like you saw this, you saw this, you saw this, you saw this, and you come out and you're like, I didn't experience my guides at all. I bet you in 5 minutes I can tell you how you experienced your guides. We overlook it because we are geared through society to say that's normal. That is just whatever. It's part of a figment of our imagination. Well, I'll tell you what, right now, you cannot have intuition without your imagination. And when you start to go through things and you're just ignoring some of the major basic signs that we get, you're getting guidance and you don't even realize it. Okay. Christy Elliott. Hi, Christy Elliott. Tonight, you guys, don't forget, we have show up, don't show up, whatever you guys want to do. It is like the night before Thanksgiving, kind of an inconvenient time, I know. But we have at 7 p.m. Ellie Coyle, shadow work helps you need to work over the things to bug your mind daily. As a matter of fact, Ellie Coyle, I need to set up my appointment with you. I need to do shadow work. I've got so many things to work on. No, kidding. I do. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't? We all have stuff to go. So Ellie Coyle does incredible shadow work. You coming in here?
Ain't enough room.
There is enough room. All I have to do is move over. If you're coming, are you coming in here? Can't sit here. Anyhow, Mr. Fry is coming to join us. You can see my window. And then I need to wash it. Okay. Can't sit here. All right. There's Brenda Springer. Hi, Brenda. I need to message you later. I've been packing. Brenda's package is being shipped, well, Friday, and a whole bunch of other people on here are being shipped Friday. So we have a lot of packing that's going on for our Thanksgiving. Okay. Let's see.
Need a few more sewing machines.
I know. I need a few more sewing machines. Don't I look domestic? But they're there anyways. Mr. Fry's here. Look at Sam the Crystal Man. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to go with, and I know I go through you up and down, you guys. I go up and down.
Damn it.
You look fabulous.
Yeah, I know I don't. Hell with it.
Okay.
I've been working.
Cynthia Goulet.
What are we doing? Or what are you doing?
I'm just doing whatever. Just whatever. Cynthia Goulet, I want to talk about antelope, an animal totem for you, antelope, and they're talking about, first of all, the funny noise they make. No, that's not, it's a pogo pogo that does that. But anyways, they're really, really quick and getting out of situations that are not beneficial. So that's really what this is about. It's like standing still, paying attention, noticing the things you don't like, and then just hauling freight and getting out of there. So make sure you're being discerning about situations that you're in, whether it be holidays with family or employment, anything like that. Always step away quickly from the things that you know are hinky. Don't just be like a bystander, be like, you know what, I think I'm going to stay and see how this shakes out. Nope, you need to step away. Definitely.
Know when to get.
Nope, you know when to get.
Get. Go on now, get.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh no, here's trouble, right?
What?
Oh no, here's trouble.
Who?
You.
Where do you see that?
Right here. Look, wait, I'll put it
Well, get off the.
there. See? Uh-oh. Okay, so let's see. Once again, you guys, don't forget, go over to Weekly Intuitive Class. That is a Facebook group. We are going to start back up with these classes after the beginning of January. And this is a free weekly class, intuitive class. It's probably going to be based on whatever.
So what are you saying, in the middle of January? Because after the beginning of January would be probably in the middle of January. Just saying. I mean, that's.
This is why I love him.
And we wonder where our children get it from.
Mm-hmm. So
Children.
The classes that we'll be doing in the weekly intuitive class are just mini little blurb classes where we have a lot of discussion, but they're a lot of fun.
She talks, we listen.
No, not those classes are more discussion classes, and they're just like a 30-minute class. They're just a little bit of fun.
Busting your chops.
I know.
Can y'all hear me? Because we're on this machine.
Well, it's the same machine.
I know, but generally they can't hear me. Remember, I have to.
I know.
I hear you, Jennifer.
What?
Don't worry about it. Just keep.
What I miss?
You didn't miss nothing.
I'm gonna go hit them. I don't know nothing about that.
Toke.
All right, let's see. Let's scroll through.
Yeah.
Let's scroll through.
Hi, everybody. I see there's like a whole, she scrolls so fast I can't see who you are. So all I see is, hi.
I gotta go through. Okay.
Hi.
Aaron says, awesome, Sam. Hope to see you at the question and answer.
Tonight?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'm done with work today. We're done packing for today. I've got my tater salad made for tomorrow. I've got everything ready to go in the smoker at about 3 in the morning. Yeah. It's going to be a long day tomorrow.
Isabel Thurlow, you're interesting. Your energy is very interesting. As I
Hi, Samantha.
step off into your energy, the first thing I get is a cat. I don't know if it's a cat that's passed away. I don't know, but
I know what it's for.
I get a cat that is really close. So make sure if you're tripping around a little bit, if you're stumbling over your feet, just know that you have an animal underneath you that's kind of working on your feet, underneath your feet. And that does happen. We get energy and it's just kind of, we trip a little bit more. So that is a thing. But I also want to talk about your starseed qualities. I want to talk about your interdimensional quality. As I'm looking for animal totems, they show me things like unicorns and mythical creatures, things like that. So I know that that's more of an interdimensional quality. That is a high vibrating energy, much, much higher in vibration and dimension. So the unicorn, mythological type things like that, usually I see up in the 6th and 7th dimension type of thing. So just know that you have a lot of energy helping from those dimensions. And that also means starseed intervention. And I don't know why intervention, but that's the word they use. So if you have things like that happening in your lifetime where you're just like, what the hell? Just know that you are naturally inclined to vibrate higher, and that is what your guides have to say. So moving on. I hope everybody is having a wonder. I know unicorns, right? She's like, she never hardly ever talks about unicorns. Yeah, right? Unicorns believe in you. Hey, right? Can you imagine me on the other side, being like the unicorn population going, you think humans exist? I mean, do you really think humans do they exist? If you guys haven't watched Onward, which is a Pixar movie, Onward, who's watched Onward?
I have.
We watch it. We watched it last night. I'm like, I'm so disturbed with what they do with the unicorns. It just disturbs me.
Spoiler, don't say it.
No, I'm not saying it.
It's a good movie. If you've not seen it, you should watch it. Good storyline.
It's a really good program, you guys. Really good program. Wait, I want to see that one right there. Okay. There's a great answer for this. Christine Lupe. When I was younger, I used to see spirits and ghosts all the time. I don't see them anymore. Why? When we're younger, we are more innocent. We have less social constraints, and it is okay. It's okay to have your favorite blanket, and it's okay to have your invisible friend and all of that. And then there's a certain point where people say you can't do that anymore. We kind of closed down our imagination, and that is really where the key to our intuition is that imagination. So my suggestion is activate that solar plexus. Bring a lot of yellow into your life. Everybody you'll hear people, open your third eye. Well, once your third eye is open, it's not going to close again. But to really create good flow within all of your chakras and keep everything going is awesome. You want to do that first, but really stirring your imagination is going to help increase your intuition. So anything crafty or, getting outside in sunshine, really engaging your imagination, just start doodling and drawing. Zentangle is a great thing for you. Zentangle. So it really is about creating, first of all, the acceptance and giving yourself permission to be creative and say, was that my imagination? Well, I hope it was, because without your imagination, you can't have intuition. So doubt yourself less and don't go, what's that? Just say, thank you, and move on. And you'll be amazed at how all of a sudden your guides will start to talk back to you more because you are engaging with them instead of second guessing that was actually a message.
And sometimes they'll just talk back to you.
Right?
Pay attention.
Sam said he was in the kitchen last night and I wasn't home, and which is not normal that I'm not home when he's home. And go ahead and tell him what happened.
So I'm standing at the stove last night, cooking potatoes and boiling eggs to make my potato salad, and I right out of the corner of my eye, I saw a nice charcoal cloud. Like it looked like charcoal cloud. I mean, powdered charcoal, and it just kind of moved right on into the room and stopped and looked at me, and then I was like, I ain't turning my head because if I do, it's going to disappear. And I turned my head just a little bit, and off he went. So yeah, it was first one of those I've had here. I've had cats come. I have a lot of cats that come around for whatever reason, but we have a couple of kitties that passed away here, I think, and so they never left.
I think there's more than a couple. I do. I mean,
They weren't ours. They were pre.
Yeah, they were pre us.
So
pre us, and I'm going, I don't even.
Poor Fern, she wouldn't go anywhere near the basement when we first moved in.
She got stuck in the basement.
Yeah.
Like she's in the corner in the basement, just hunkered down in a corner, looking everywhere, and we're like,
all she had to do was come up the stairs. There was no reason for her to be stuck nowhere, but she wasn't coming out of that corner.
And here's the
Poor
thing,
baby.
You'd think you go, well, you know, you're intuitive, you know where the dead people are, right? And all the animals. You think that'd be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go grab the cat. Now you're like, no, you're on your own. I don't do basements.
But so I want to go back to the third eye thing.
Okay, go back.
So when we're children, the innocence is, you know, we're pure, we're innocent for the most part. I mean, we all come into this world with our goals and our mission, if you will. But at some point in our life, we turn that part of our psyche off. And so it is possible to close the third eye, but most people that ever experienced that or paid attention to it as children, it'll come back when they're ready for it to come back. And face it, we've got so many stigmas in society that, you know, it's kind of a matter of conforming. And at some point when you're tired of conforming to everybody's BS, and you realize it's not you're not that person, then it starts to all come back open again. And what in the world are you giggling about over here?
You're great.
Man.
Oh my God.
I told you I have a ghost cat. Well, why am I cray? They're all over there. I mean, when we have a camper, and a lot of times when I'm on the road, I stay in the camper.
She's messing with you.
Huh?
She's messing with you.
Well, I'm just telling stories here now.
Okay.
I mean, there's true stories, but there's stories, and I have felt, and this is in different parts of the country. So in Montana and Illinois and New Mexico, I have had cats jump on the bed and walk across me in the middle of the night. And how do I know it's a cat? Because we have a cat that does that. And Miss Fern just, hey, how you doing? Hey. Well, these cats will do the same thing. So she's had one of our old Danes jump on the bed with her before. There's a shocker. So, but they're our kids, they're our family, they're part of our lives.
Ain't nothing like laying in bed in the middle of the morning and I'm not going to say what I would say, but I was like, you don't better get on this bed. What are you doing? Look, there ain't no dog there. And here's probably what the dog was thinking, or the spirit dog was thinking. It was probably Jack more than anybody else. And he's like, what are you going to do about it? This is my bed now.
Biatch.
What are you going to do? Chase him off? No, you're going to lay there very still going, okay.
Wish you'd hurry up and get comfortable.
Right. Yeah, really. But no, seriously, I felt the whole bed move like a dog, like a Great Dane jumped on it, and I thought, oh, that dog's not smart. And it was no dog there. So at that point, my heart melted, and I was just so happy to have a visit from one of our dogs. You know, it's always nice. Okay. Okay. So in a little over 10 minutes, we will be meeting in the Facebook group, you guys. So, no, on the Zoom room. I'm sorry.
Yes, Samantha. He was our first Great Dane. Old Jack Dog.
Yeah. Hawk says soul beings know when you're open to pick up on their presence and seek out to communicate. Absolutely, it's like a lighthouse, especially when you first start. When you're first opening up, your guides are like, "Ooh, a piece of candy," and they really want to talk. And then once they realize that you realize that there's something else there, they start to step back. And I get this a lot. I get people that are very upset that I don't have the communication I had when I first started. Is something I hear a lot of. And what I can say to that is that's because they have confidence in you. They know you know how to get across and listen to messages. And they step back a little bit to give you some room to breathe and to learn. So share the Zoom for the link for Zoom. I can't share the Zoom link unless you're in the private membership. That is a private membership. We do weekly classes of in classes on our, I don't know how to
Use
talk.
your words. I know, babe.
You see me struggling there for a minute? I'm like,
listen, we spent the last 2 weeks getting ready for this show we had this last weekend. And we are so spent. It is hard for us to stay focused on things right now. We struggle to just ask for something to eat, you know.
I laughed.
We don't struggle very much. At least I
don't look like we're struggling. But it is within our membership. So anybody that wants to join the membership, we do weekly classes, healing sessions, chats, meditations, things like that. It's 11 to start at a month. There's different levels, but
we do.
You go to My
healing
Mystical
sessions.
Life.
We have crystal classes and
mymysticallife.com, and you can just go to late bloomers. Kira Shalu. I feel like they're talking about animal totems. For whatever reason, they want you to have a tiger, and they're talking about a tiger being very defensive of your energy, but also trying to blend into other people's situations as well. I feel like there's some situations you should be stepping away from and not being involved in. Actually, I'm just gonna tell you how they tell it to me. Drama. You don't need drama in your life. You don't need drama in your life. If identify what's causing it, step away from it. Be protective of your own energy, because when this is your energy. You don't need everybody else's energy in yours, and you don't need to be in everybody else's energy. So evolve in your own, and you'll be fine. It's just a matter of, because this is a transient energy for you, by the way. It's a transient animal totem. It's not here for your whole entire life. So it's just something that's here to protect you for the now. And once you learn to take care of your own energy and move forward efficiently without really taking on other people's crap, because I feel like you also have some empath qualities in there as well, you're going to be much more efficiently walking through life.
I'm just sitting here watching all the conversations going on in the group.
Gotcha.
It's really nice to see
everybody chit chatting. Stacy Michelle. Hi, I'm curious if you're in Montana, since the gentleman mentioned Montana.
We used to live in Montana a couple of years ago, and in Great Falls, as a matter of fact. So, but no, we do not live in Montana anymore. We live in Oklahoma now,
where it's warmer.
It's much warmer. Although right now, it's got to be I'm getting older, and so I get cold real easy nowadays. So
I'm not saying a thing. I'm just not saying a thing. Nothing. Linda, Christine, it is, actually I haven't been very consistent being online, but I am doing that.
Good night, Katya. Take it easy over there.
Good night. Where are you in Montana, Stacy? We had a great time in Montana. We went to we got to see some really incredible sacred sites there.
Such a beautiful state. Even out in the plains, it's beautiful out there.
Oh, you're north of Great Falls. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We went up kayaking up by where were we?
We went down to Missouri.
We went down to Missouri. That was a lot of fun. Found fossils.
Got attacked by a beaver.
Got attacked by a beaver. There is a beaver attack story, you guys.
Oh, yes, there is.
Can you believe that shit? A beaver attack story.
There was
and it's legit.
There was no loss of nipplage.
What movie is that from? That's horrible. But there is a beaver attack story. Yeah. Those are bigger. You think of beavers as like these cute little fluffy things, these little flat tails. No, they are prehistoric beasts. I swear. They are horrible little critters. And it scared the living shit out of me.
Good night, Ellie. Good to see you there, girl.
During the winter, you miss camping, yeah.
Oh, it's so bloody cold up there in the winter.
But I do enjoy how that region, those states up there are very outdoorsy. They like to camp, they like to fish. They're all
and it don't matter what time of year it is either.
You want a platypus? Platypus is so cute. Let's hear it. Let's hear the beaver attack story. I got to be really quickly about the beaver attack story.
We don't need to talk about that right now.
No, it's okay. We started it.
Well, I wasn't there because
he wasn't there.
I was at work while they were out playing.
Where's Laura Keaton when you need her? I only have a few minutes. So some girlfriends and I, it was our first time. We were kayaking down the Missouri, and I'd never been in a kayak. We were all waiting for the ultimate turnover. You know, everybody was waiting for somebody to turn over, and one of the people said, you know,
it happened, by the way.
It did happen, but not to me. And when we were, there had been some really high, strong water go through, wash the banks off. So we were going, and I'm like, I'll be damned if that doesn't look like a bone sticking out of the ground, deep down, right? So I paddle over to the side bank, and I'm like, holy shit. This is a bone. And we're talking, it was a good 20 feet down into the soil, right? So I'm like pulling on this thing, and I get this thing out of the bank.
The bone wasn't, it was 20 feet in the ground at some point.
Okay.
She didn't dig 20 feet.
No, I didn't dig. It was just sticking out of the bank. So here I am, and it's like really heavy, and I'm like, holy shit. I have found, in my mind, a dinosaur bone, right? Now, mind you, it was several thousand years old, but it wasn't a dinosaur bone. It was a bison bone. I had it analyzed. We went to the dinosaur place. Anyhow, so
the
dinosaur place. So my friend is huge into dinosaurs, and she's like all pissed and really upset. I only have a few minutes, so I got to talk really quickly. And so we paddle up a little bit more, and she's like, oh my God. So she paddles over to the bank and picks up this really cool acetabulum off of a bone, okay? Really good, the hip joint, okay? She picks it up, and she's holding it over the edge of her kayak. Her back is to the bank, and I'm holding on to her kayak, and the current is pushing, and I'm holding on to her kayak, and she's holding this bone over her kayak over the water, okay? It's over the water. And charging down the bank is this huge beaver. This thing was huge. It was like the size of a basset hound. Huge. And I'm like, what? It's just like, what the hell's wrong with you? And it was coming straight for her kayak. And was, I mean, if it hit another step, it would have jumped right on her kayak. Scared the living piss out of me because it was coming right at me. And I'm going, She screams, she turns, she sees it, she screams, dropped this huge fossil into the water. And then was so pissed at me. But I'm like, we were getting attacked by a beaver. What the hell do you want me to do? We stood there and tried to find that stupid bone for about half an hour. And I'm like, I'm watching for beavers, okay? There are beaver attack stories online, though. Mm-hmm. There really are. So don't trust beavers. And that's where I'm going to leave that, because I got to go get on a Zoom chat with everybody else. So anyhow, you guys, it's been fun being on with you guys. The platypus are really cute, but anyways. So that's the beaver story, and it really isn't that exciting, but it was exciting when it happened. So anyways.
Oh, the beaver jokes were flying.
Oh, the beaver jokes were horrible.
The immature 12-year-old beaver jokes all the way up to
beaver attack task force. Oh, humor jokes were horrible going on, but it was serious. I mean, it was big. And I was like, holy shit. And it's like foaming at the mouth, and I'm sure.
It was not. Wow.
All right, guys, I got to head over to this other thing. So we got to head over.
And we got like
a thing.
I got to go from like right here to
right there. So, okay.
It's a good thing I was there.
All right, guys, we will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, wonderful holidays. Be safe, feel loved, all the joy to you, and
may the light be with you always.
all right. Bye, guys.